All right, we're out here in Kansas on Thanksgiving night. I'm with Joel Hammonds with Ripping Warrior Productions. Veteran, he's currently serving. I want to thank you for starters.
Oh yeah.
Did you serve in the military, Keith?
No, sir.
But Keith just got done. He just about died in a motocross accident. He's lucky to be alive. You have a lot to be thankful for.
Yes, sir. All year, every day.
That probably changed your whole outlook on life, huh?
Yeah. Totally different outlook.
That's awesome.
At people, at what you're thankful for in the small things that you take for granted.
I'm thankful for just knowing you guys, and you guys calling me when you're traveling through Kansas in the middle of the night on Thanksgiving night. I can hook up with you at a gas station.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys are about. What do you guys got going on? You're heading down the road in the middle of the night. What are you guys up to?
Right now we're heading to Burlington, Kansas to go, I guess you could say, put on a nice little clinic. One of our buddies actually owns a full motocross compound in Burlington, Kansas. We can't release information of the name right now currently because he's just starting up. He wants to get perspectives from different styles of riders to make sure his track is safe, fun, and relaxing for all families to come out. Right now, the clinic that Innovative MX is putting on is a confidence course to help young riders build their confidence and get ready for upcoming motocross changes and life changes.
That is awesome. And you know, man, I mean, you guys are both, you've been in the military, Keith. You've been through some shit yourself. Confidence is everything.
Everything. This track is confidence. It's a confidence builder. There's nothing better than the dirt out here.
That's awesome.
It's phenomenal.
The guy has built an amazing track to where it's half arena cross, half motocross, and he's got a 2-mile long turn track.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, let's talk a little bit about your confidence even healing. You crashed and burned, you about died, but you had to have a little confidence and a little belief to believe you're going to be okay and to keep believing. And that confidence could have saved your life.
Yes. Power of prayer, bro.
That's
the power of prayer.
That is badass. That is badass. And you've been in the military.
Oh yeah.
You've been on several tours overseas.
Afghanistan, Iraq, and several in Cuba. And I've done a few home station tours with the hurricane disaster and tornado disaster.
So you know what it means to be scared shitless.
Oh yeah.
And the only thing you have is your courage and rebuilding that confidence to convince your mind to do it.
Yeah.
So we're talking
adrenaline, the only thing that helps.
That's awesome. We're talking about motocross right here. We got a moto van back here, some guys from Colorado. We got a bike here, the back of the van's packed full of motocross bikes. But motocross, the most physically demanding sport. You want to talk about a confidence builder.
Oh yeah.
And we can really relate motocross and the track to our life, right? I mean, when you hit that big jump, it's about commitment. No matter whether you can relate it to a relationship, your personal life, or whatever, it's about commitment and believing in yourself and that confidence. So you guys going out to try to help younger kids is awesome.
Oh yeah, right now we have about a dozen, and we're actually taking a lot from Colorado there. Sun Enterprises hooked me up with a few pairs of goggles to give away to the kids. And of course, we met you, got a handful of stickers that we're gonna hand out as well, just to spread the wealth.
I appreciate you guys calling me, man. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
You guys are bitching. Keith,
glad to see you.
Joel, Ripping Warrior Productions. If you want some cool photography work, Ripping Warrior Productions, check him out on Instagram, check him out on Facebook. He's a veteran. I thank you for that. I mean, you're still actively serving, right?
Oh yeah.
So, man, it's Thanksgiving night. I'm so thankful for all you soldiers out there. Thankful for this guy still alive. Not only is he still alive, but he's wanting to go help other people out there and give himself to other people. That's what it's about.
He's my number 2 this weekend. He's my number 2 photographer. We're gonna be going out, drone, video, you name it, helping this guy stand up his business out in Kansas.
And you know, it's really amazing when you see a kid that lacks the confidence and you see that confidence kind of enter into him. It's really amazing to see him come alive, huh? And how it kind of fuels their soul.
I can't wait to go work with his 9-year-old. He's personally asked me and Keith to come back and work with his 9-year-old because the day we left, his 9-year-old was in tears, wanting us not to leave because we helped him so much, and we're able to help his confidence and just take the time. Not like other trainers that are like pointing fingers, do this, do that. we actually
Beating him
wanted
down.
to. Oh yeah, we actually wanted to sit him down in a corner and just watch.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that, Keith?
You watch them metamorphosize from just rolling over things and not having confidence to a couple hours in, giving pointers. He was hucking them, making the double.
That is awesome. You know what Keith and Joel Hammonds here are talking about? You know, confidence is so key. You know, even in our daily life, because you know, I always say in my videos, you know, you have a choice. You have a choice between letting fear dominate you, or not understanding, or you have a choice to seek out knowledge, and these guys are providing that knowledge. And it doesn't matter what area of life it is. We're talking about motocross, but it can be any area of life, whether it's your relationships or whatever. If you want to get better at something and improve, you got to seek out that knowledge, and through that knowledge you get understanding, and that's where you see what these guys are talking about. With that understanding you can overcome, but you can't keep having the same thinking and the same doubts and the same fears and expect different results. So you got to seek out people, you got to read the right stuff, talk to the right people, and fortunately we got Joel Hammonds here and Keith that are giving their time to travel across Colorado and the state of Kansas to go to a private compound and help people. And that's what it's about. It's not about what you got but it's about what you give. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That is so
good.
cool. You know, it's got to make you guys feel good too when you see the eyes light up of these kids.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the reward.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. What about sponsors, people you want to mention? You want to mention any? You guys each want to mention anything while we're standing here?
Oh, right now I just can't thank Mark Kite with Sun Enterprises. I mean, they didn't have to give me my rider discount for this program. I asked the owner of the track if I could do a few giveaways just to give back to the kids, because out where they are, I mean, you're here in Goodland, there's no motocross park. There's no motocross parks. There is no of our flashy goggles. So Sun Enterprises hooked me up with some goggles. I went to Performance. I told them that I was riding Keith's KTM on their arena cross track, so they provided me with new parts to go out there and help these kids. So we took a backup bike just in case we get there and there's a kid that wants to learn on a 125.
That's awesome.
We're taking Keith's 125. We renewed it, fixed a few parts, and now we have a backup bike to where we can take it and ride it.
Awesome. You know, that whole Colorado Moto Fam tribe, I mean, you guys all rock. I mean, I met so many of you cool guys from Colorado. You guys all got just a cool vibe about you. Just a good group of people. I can't tell you how many motocrossers, privateers I've met right here where we're at. You know what I mean? And it's really
me and
cool.
Devin met you here this time last year, headed to Arena Cross.
That's right. That's right. What about anybody else you want to mention out there? Keith?
SGP Racing, Doug Losey, California side.
And you know, these sponsors and these people that we're talking about, it doesn't matter whether it's 20 bucks or a set of grips or a gas card or whatever. Every little bit helps. It could just be encouragement. It could be just a good word. All of that means everything. That's what gets these guys down the road. That's what keeps our sport alive. You know, we're not talking big dollars. We're talking little things. But all those little things add up, and that's what gives these guys the ability to do what they do. So, man, I thank all you guys out there.
Yeah, Asa Dyer, actually, a big shout out to him. I really didn't want to put him on blast, but him and his company donated one of the biggest chunks of this trip. They're allowing me just the gas money alone, and me putting towards me a new camera body. Him and his company have done more than anything I can imagine.
That's awesome.
Right now, just making their big donation, allowing me to go help these kids.
That is so cool.
Yeah. I didn't want to put him on blast, but thank you, Asa, very much.
Yeah, thanks, man. I don't even know you, but that's cool.
Well, he's one of our local photographers. You actually probably met him.
What was his name?
Him and his, I believe, wife now or fiance. Do you remember John Zammit? That's his brother-in-law.
Okay, very cool.
Yep, he's a local photographer as well.
Very cool. Man, you know, another thing, all you photographers out there, you guys don't get enough credit. You guys are out there.
They don't.
But they don't, do they?
No.
You're putting your ass on the line. You're standing out there to get a killer shot when bikes are landing right next to you. You guys don't get enough credit. We love you guys. If you see a photographer out there at the track, stop and tell them thanks and give them a bottle of water, man. These guys work their ass off.
Thanks.
And another thing, all you soldiers out there right now overseas, I can't tell you thank you enough. It's Thanksgiving night. I know you're away from your families. I love you guys. We appreciate you. Thanks for everything you do. The ones that are in stateside, we appreciate you too. It's awesome, man, what you guys do. What about anything else you guys want to throw out there? You guys ready to get down the road?
Yeah. Ready
These guys are ready to get down the road. They're tired of talking and they're tired. They're fueled up, the moto band's fueled up, and they're ready to get down the road and kick some ass. Man, good seeing you. I'm glad you're alive. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Joel.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you. I love talking to you. I love your
heck
quotes.
yeah.
If you want to see some cool quotes and you want some inspiration, check out Ripping Warrior on Instagram. He has some bitchin' quotes that'll get you to think a little bit differently and believe in yourself. And that's what it takes. Don't focus on your fear. Focus on what it is that you want and go for it. Send it. Take a risk. Original Privateer, Ripping Warrior, Keith Ryburn, Joel Hammonds. We appreciate you and love you.
Thank you again to Ace Dyer, dude. Couldn't do this without you and the Strollo family. The van is working tremendously. We have it packed and we're ready to get on the road. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks a lot. Yep.